Hi there, my name is Denae Dick, and I use the pronouns she and her. I'm currently a content creator and support group facilitator at the Stigma-Free Society, and I also work part-time at the University of Victoria. Today, I want to share a bit about my own wellness journey. I had my most profound reckoning with mental health as a young adult. I was 24 years old and in the second year of my English PhD program. I was working my guts out, and it seemed like that was paying off because I'd had some pretty good successes. But I was also struggling with a lot of anxiety about my work and feeling quite conflicted and upset about a number of things in my personal life. And then things deteriorated to the point where I absolutely hit the wall. And for a short time, I really lost my grip on reality. I had battled anxiety and depression in previous years, but this felt like a whole new ballgame. I had to take about 6 months off from my academic program, and for a while, the question of whether I could return was very much up for debate. Ultimately, I did go back to school. I finished my degree, and I did a lot of the things that I had hoped and planned. But I don't think that's the real success story. My real success came from doing some very hard work around self-acceptance. There's a lot of stigma out there about mental health challenges, and I had a tendency to internalize this stigma. I can remember thinking to myself something like, I must be a weak and inferior person. I try so hard to take care of myself and do all the right things, but I'm still struggling. So at some fundamental level, I just must not be good enough. One of the things that helped me to shift my thinking was connecting with the women's peer support group that I now have the privilege of leading. Listening to other people share about their experiences with mental health and finding strength and hope within this community brought home to me some simple but important points. 1, I was not alone. 2, everyone's journey looks different. More often than I'd like to admit, I still get stuck in what I call the spiral of self-doubt. But I'm learning to see that the kind of care and compassion that I would show to my best friend if they were struggling is a gift that I can give to myself too. Another thing that really helps me on my wellness journey is keeping an eye on my core values and the things that make life meaningful to me. Practices like journaling, meditation, gratitude, and spending time in nature help me to recover balance and perspective. I've never found a perfect remedy, but activities like these help me to stop running from the things that cause me distress and start running toward the things I really care about. I want to close with 2 final thoughts. The first is that reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness. We really are stronger when we choose to live in community. And the second is that even though we all have to contend with forces beyond our control, we still have a lot of power in how we choose to tell our own stories. Thanks for listening. Take care.